Okay guys, here we are in week 4, and I had a request this week to go over Terminology Builder and just kind of solidify the process of making medical terms. So here we're in the Terminology Builder for this week. This is the gastroenterology GI system here, and so you can build simple words, and especially like you look at these words that both of them mean appendix. They're going to quiz you on those for sure, so make sure you understand these. Here are the combining forms. You can see this is correct combining form format with the backslash and the O. And make sure you're writing it this way. If you just write it APPEND with just the O on there, that's incorrect without the backslash if they ask you for a combining form. So a simple word for this week is appendicitis. So you simply click on the root word, and then you find the suffix, which is itis, and there's appendicitis, right? That's the correct spelling of the word, which is also important. And then all these need to be verified by the dictionary, so you just simply come up here, and sure enough, this is inflammation of the appendix. And it's also, if it's acute, it's a surgical emergency, and you have to have your appendix removed. And to remove it, you have an appendectomy. So you're up here to this word, appendect, and then tomy, right? Appendectomy would be the word there. So you can also add prefixes here. So let's see. We don't have a lot of prefixes this week, but see if I can find. So peri is a good. So if this was periappendicitis, this would be inflammation around the appendix. So peri is that word that kind of means around. So let's see if we can find a good peri word that they use all the time. So here we perigastral, right? Or perigastral is pertaining to the area around the stomach. So again, we have the root word here, gast, and gastro is the combining form. Of course, they're ending, the suffix here begins with a vowel, so we drop the O, and we just have perigastral, so the area around the stomach. So that's kind of how the Terminology Builder works. A couple things I'll say about the Terminology Builder. It doesn't really allow you, at least from me messing around with it, to put multiple root words together to create a more complex medical term, which we'll certainly be dealing with, and certainly you'll be asked to do as well this semester. So I would just keep that in mind. If you understand the rules for creating medical terms, as in prefix, root word, combining forms, and suffixes, you'll be able to do those no problem. We'll do one more here just so you guys have it. Let's see what's a good one here. Let's do this. And here we have hepatomegaly, right? So of course this gives us another, here's hepato, this means liver, right? And then there's the combining form with the O, right? Hepato, because this starts with a consonant, so you have to use that O combining form, so you have hepatomegaly, or enlargement of the liver. So just some good words, but make sure you're using this if you like it. If not, you can certainly create your own words. Make sure you're verifying them with a dictionary. But that's kind of how you use the Terminology Builder and how you put terms together. Moving on here. Let's see if I can get this in the middle for you guys. We're going to go over feedback from last week. Big thing, we talked about this, I'll talk about it again. Make sure you understand that there are multiple roots for some of these words. Like nail, fat, and skin, all last week had multiple roots that meant the same thing. when we just read the terminology builder, you saw it with the appendix. It has multiple roots that mean appendix. So you need to know when these words have multiple roots, because they're going to quiz you on them for sure. They'll ask you questions like, check all the words that mean fat. And so you would have had to check adipo and lipo and things like that. Or skin. What are all the words that mean skin? And you would need to be, dermato, cutano, dermo. All those would have needed to been checked to get the answer. So make sure you're understanding these words that have multiple roots, and you understand how to link those together. Then the other thing I'll tell you is spelling and format. And I just have one example here, but they say, the question will say, write the combining form for skin. So which of these is correct? Is A correct? No. This is not correct combining format. This is all the right letters. Dermato is spelled correctly, but you need the backslash here. Without that backslash, this is going to be marked incorrectly, and it was on several people's quizzes. And then, of course, dermatitis, this is a complete medical term. This isn't even a combining form. So make sure you're not writing complete words in there as well. Pronunciation guide for this week. Hopefully these are helpful for you guys. Chyliolingual, cholidoco, choliangio, pancreato, cholicysto, bucco, choli, hepato, glosso, oro, hematemesis, sorry about that one, dysphagia, fecalith, halitosis, anorexia, dyspepsia, cirrhosis, cachexic, obstipation, lesion, bilirubin, emetics, antispasmodics, choledocoplasty, lower GI series, gastroscopy, or gastroscopy, stomatoplasty, intubation, anastomosis, stool goyak, endoscopy, laxatives, antacids, ultrasonography, liver function test, bariatric, stat, proctosigmoidoscopy, upper GI series, esophageodynia, esophagalgia, esophageospasm, esophagostenosis, gastritis, gastrodynia, gastralgia, gastropathy, jejunectomy, duodenal, ileitis, jejunoileal, enteritis, enteropathy, enterocolitis, colitis, rectostenosis, colorectal, coloptosis, proctostenosis, rectocelli, proctocelli, proctoplegia, proctoparalysis, cholecystitis, cholelithiasis, hepatoma, hepatomegaly, we repeated those for you. Your luck. So that's rough. I know a couple of those are rough for me, so certainly they're going to be rough for you, but at least hearing them in some format makes it easier for you to remember them. And that's kind of my goal with these pronunciation guides. So let me know if you like them. Send me some feedback. Let me know if they don't like them. But I think it will greatly help you with at least hearing it once the correct way, and something you can refer back to as you can get back to the presentation and just fast forward to whatever word you're trying to work on and remember. At least you'll be able to hear it, and sometimes that helps you to remember. So if you have any questions, concerns this week, give me a call. It's been a great semester so far. I think we'll have a great semester the rest of the way through. Thank you.